may find a treasure, my friend.
I know. I normally don't wear pants, but I have to. I need to try them out before we sell them. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it has the tier that we have right now. Yeah, why isn't it rolling the top tier? Try one more time. Bro, what is going on here? Why isn't it rolling the top tier? Does Gamba stay under your item level? It is? Well, dude, I just re-rolled them 3 times and I didn't see a single noble plate or a new set of my gloves. Oh, the gambler stops at eye level 40? Oh, bummer. Damn. That sucks. All right. Well, that answers that question. Thank you, chat. Better turn on streamer luck? I know, right? All right, let's head down. What's the difference between this and PoE? The main, now, outside of like all the mechanics being different and spell specialization and the passive tree stuff and different class, outside of all the mechanics being obviously different, the main thing that separates this from PoE is I find this game exponentially more approachable. So this game still has a lot of the depth of PoE, but it puts that depth in a much more manageable scope. So where PoE absolutely has the increased complexity and the increased horizontal depth of being able to go anywhere you want at any time, this game focuses you more in paths, and the scope is still large, but it makes it much easier to find synergies and things that work together. It's not the key word and the key phrase that I've been seeing over and over in chat, like I just did, is that this game is not nearly as overwhelming. This game is much more, you still have a lot of depth and options, but it's much more focused. It lets you find those synergies and create those things that work together in a better, not better, in a more constrained fashion, which I feel honestly is one of the biggest issues with PoE. PoE is amazing, but it's grown so much, and the people that make it are so used to it that they kind of have put the newer player experience to the side, and they're just focused on keeping the existing community happy. And what that's done, unfortunately, is it's made it so I guess between 60 and 80% of new players take one look at that passive tree and say, dude, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And that sucks because PoE is awesome, but it's just so overwhelming to new players. And I think that this game does a much better job of not only constraining you in the beginning, but introducing you slower to the bigger, like your very first thing, you only have like a couple skills, and then you get specialization, and then you slowly unlock more specialization, then you unlock more passive trees. So it kind of, not only is there a good amount of depth in this game, but it kind of slowly introduces you to it. And that's a huge boon in a game like this that's honestly pretty deep and complex. So yeah, that's the big difference. And not only that, like I said earlier, all the, there's all new mechanics, all new skills, all new that kind of stuff. Granted, there's a lot of skills like this one, for instance, you'll see that you're used to if you're a PoE player. And there's a lot of skills like that. There's the hammer throw and the spreading arrow attacks and stuff like that. But at the same time, they make it enough of an interesting flavor with the specialization system and everything that it's cool. The item system is also similar to PoE, but the crafting, same deal with the crafting. The crafting in this game is much more focused. Crafting in this game is much more, I know what I want, and it's relatively easy for me to get it. There's still some RNG, but there's not nearly as much RNG in a lot of ways. And again, that, crafting in PoE is so large at this point that you can get whatever you want from anywhere if you look hard enough. But this, again, the key for this game is just more approachable. It's a much more approachable game, in my opinion. Especially the early game. I can't really speak to the end game yet, but the earlier game is much more approachable. Yeah, there you go. I'm currently playing Void Knight, which is a Sentinel subclass, and I am super digging this playstyle. It's a lot of fun. It's relatively straightforward, but there's a lot of depth in synergizing things, and there's, you know, I pretty much was able to tailor it to exactly how I wanted to play, which was super cool. Lot of good things about this game. And what's even cooler is this game isn't done yet. So, you know, they're still producing it. They're still adding cool things in. Still bug fixing. There are still some bugs in this game. And they can also do some kind of fun things in regards to, they can do some fun things in regards to like your stash tabs and stuff. Like you do have to pay for this game. This game is $35 right now. And there is going to be a store, but they have pledged it's going to be cosmetic only. That's made it so they can have a little bit more freedom with like stash tabs and things like that, which is kind of nice. You know, stuff like that. I think I might want to craft this ring. I don't really need the dex though. Does dex do anything for me? Each point of dex adds 4 dodge rating and improves skills that relies on skillful handling of weapons. So not really. Now we could try to shift that. So I could click on dex like this, and then I can go to the chaos glyph and I can change it. The only thing is though, by doing this, is it going to use all of the forging potential? Am I reading that right? It'll cost 1 to 18. So, are there mounts in this game? I don't think so. Am I excited for the new Diablo? Yeah, I am. I'm really looking forward to it. Throwing damage, which is useless. So that was unfortunately a wash. Lightning damage. Yeah, that was a wash. Okay. It only cost us a couple scrolls, so whatever. Whatever. 41% increased lightning damage? I would have loved it. That was void damage. Jesus. That would have been amazing. I need to play with the crafting system a little bit more. But no, for the record, so that part was RNG, because that was an RNG that I was doing by myself, like, you know, on purpose. But what you can do, and there's also some RNG with the crafting, forging potential stuff. But what I could do, for instance, is I could add a specific modifier here, which is kind of like how you do with the crafting table in PoE. So it's similar in that regard. But yeah, I like their crafting system a lot. It's much more straightforward, in my opinion. You also don't need to go anywhere to do it. You can just pop it open and do whatever you want whenever you want. I need to... A bird? Combat juggling.
Yeah. You're going to get 40.
What?
This is the sport for you, huh?
Combat juggling. Oh my god, it's real.
It's real.
You fight, but you have to keep juggling?
You have to juggle, and then you gotta like try to knock other people's juggling pins out so that they can't keep juggling.
Oh
right?
my god. Can you hit them? Or can you
No,
only hit
just
their...
their,
oh, no,
just
no,
their,
just their pins?
Like they're crashing into each other, kind of like a la
Oh my lord,
rugby,
dude.
Yes.
I will look into this more.
But
This is... Oh, that dude, really? He just like alpha strike that guy by throwing all of his pins at him. Okay, I will have to look into that.
Right?
That's amazing. Thank you for enlightening this on me. I appreciate it.
I feel like that's your sport.
That's
man.
my sport as a juggler.
Yeah.
I can juggle. Lena's shirt is awesome. Yeah, it is.
Oh, thanks.
You've been noticed, Lena. You've been noticed. All right, we're gonna pop on Abyssal Echoes.
Show the people.
Show the people my juggle.
Show the
I
people.
can't show those.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna juggle on stream, Lena. No, I'm not. I'm just. It's no. I can. You want me to juggle cat food?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have 3.
There you go. It happened. Okay.
There you go.
I'm a professional clown.
Applause, please.
Okay. We want this. Want this. Oh, I need 2 of these. Okay. Significantly more damage, but no longer chains. I don't think he minds it. Cast additional echoes. Abyssal Decay now spreads to several nearby enemies after a second. Abyssal Decay. Can I, like, chance that? Oh, Abyssal... Slightly more damage. Wait, where is the Abyssal Decay come from? Hold on. A Nova that echoes from up to 8 enemies it reaches and applies Abyss... Oh, okay, that's the name of the application that it does. Okay. Okay. So this makes it so it no longer chains, but this makes it so it spreads. Sounds like that would be a good thing to do. And then we can increase the spread. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right, where do we want to go next? Echoes cast deal more damage. Where's our keystones? This makes it fire. I don't want that, right? It doesn't make it fire? Yeah, we don't want fire. After casting Abyssal Echoes, your next Erasing Strike or Void Cleave deals more damage. That's what we want. That's what we want right there. That's what we want. Perfect. Okay, cool. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. All right, we're going to go ahead and take off Anomaly. I think Anomaly could be super cool, but I don't know. I'd have to, you'd have to like make a build around Anomaly, it feels like. You might do at some point, but... Anomaly is a very unique skill. Really like that skill. Tristan, I love how proud Lena was of showing off Cohh's juggling. Careful with that box, by the way. I still need to unbox that. Please don't write on it if you could. I got a press kit from the Wild Hearts guys. So I think we're going to go back to Wild Hearts when they add in the new monster. They haven't added in the new monster in Wild Hearts yet, have they? Okay. Oh, they did. They put in the new Wild Hearts monster? They added one of them. They have plans for like 3, right? When did they put it in? Was it recent?
We have a problem. Reaching Thetima will prove more complicated than we thought. Raya's forces are here. It is too dangerous to take the river, but other routes will take
a few days
weeks.
now? Okay. Maybe we'll wait to the next one. Oh, it's been the 10th. Okay.
Are you insane? You would be fighting alone.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You did well with the Wengari.
Eggs. I told you I got this.
Then, they're holed up in the pier. If you think you stand a chance, show no mercy.
I'll be back soon. Okay, we want all of this. All of it. I want this. Cash Rock Rotensky says, this is for the juggling. Have a coffee on me with the 6 months. Thank you, bud. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. I want more of this, but I want all of this. You have to have 5 points in this to get this, and I definitely want that. Should probably try to balance the attack speed modifier. Oh, this gives move speed. Man, stop it. Stop giving me so many good options. Stop it. So the Gamba stops at 40. Does the store stop at 40?
Hello.
Are streamers the street performers of the internet? Kind of. Yeah. In a way. Chat doesn't know. Okay. That's not sure. Okay. Man, I love these boots, but I think we're gonna... I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there like a high... Can we get a higher level version of the same unique? Like, is there, if I really love these unique boots, is there like a, no, I can't. Oh. It's going to be real tough to replace these. It's going to be real tough. Oof. I got those boots early and they're so amazing.
Hello.
All right, do I see anything here that's over eye level 49? Oh, required level 50. Okay, so this can have higher level items than 40. There's 45. Okay. Cool. So we'll just have to start looking at stores more often, I think.
Goodbye.
Welcome, traveler.
Goodbye.
Terra's grace be with you.
How to go get the range of stats to show up on the unique? Oh, just hold down Alt over any item, and it will show you exactly what you want to know. This is a great roll on these boots. The only thing I could get is like a little bit more implicit movement speed, and that's it. And then of course the one on the bottom too. But all the other rolls Like the void damage roll is fantastic. And all the rolls that I got are decent still. So. All right, let's get moving. You're playing D4 first day? Mm-hmm. Planning on it. Do you think this game is worth it now, or should I wait for full release? I think this game's worth it now. I have already easily gotten my $35 out of it, and I haven't even gotten to endgame yet. So, yeah, I personally, if you don't mind playing games that aren't finished, keep in mind the game is not done. So if you want to wait until it's done, you'll want to wait until later this year, maybe even early next year. But if you don't mind playing early games, yeah, it's great right now. It's in a very good spot. It still has some bugs, and there's some stuff that's not in it yet, though. Keep that in mind. But nah, dude, I'm having a blast with it. What the hell was that? Oh, you got a little line thing going on here. Okay, okay. Hey, please help me get out of here. Boom. We're getting big damage out of that skill. It's not even critting, and we're going to be able to guarantee crits on it here pretty soon. Which I'm very excited for. Go ahead and get our mana. Oh. Yo, how much mana does this cost? Hold up. 35. Oh, interesting. So by having this auto cast with this, we have like nullified that. Well, we can do this. We can get the mana threshold. Yeah, we need to put this up. But I want to get other things too. Damn it. Yeah, I guess we get this. Okay. Should probably max out the mana regen. I think there's got to be a better way to do this mana management that I'm doing now. There's got to be, dude. Eventually I would like to completely drop the mana regen on this spin to win, but I'm not really sure how we're going to get it back otherwise. I'm hoping there's going to be something down the road we can get that will help with that. Whatever it is, I'm not sure what it is right now. Boom. Get out of here now! Now get you teleported now! Oh, nice. Great. Another thing that would be amazing is if the proc on this showed up at the end instead of the beginning. Oh, it's so nice. I wonder if there's a way we can force that. Might be. Alright, let's get the additional slow, then we'll get Void Supremacy next, which will be great. Now, when we eventually get our 2 hits, we can just charge in and then do the other one at the point. Oh, wait. Oh, it is appearing at the end. That's perfect. Okay, fantastic. For some reason I thought it wasn't. Yeah, it totally is appearing at the end. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. It's not always appearing. Huh. Is it a mana thing? See, that time it didn't appear. We gotta figure this out. That time it didn't appear either. Okay, I need to reread that skill. Am I using a build or making my own? Oh, I'm 100% making my own build in this game. And it's working out phenomenally. Yeah, like I'm loving it. We are here. You cast Abyssal Echoes after using Void Cleave. Abyssal Echoes cast in this way uses its mana cost. Okay, so I think what's happening is I'm losing all my mana, and then if I cast it, it does not cast it. That's the issue. Okay. And then if the mana cost is there, it casts it. So again, we're back to having to manage our mana better. Gotta figure out a way to do this. I need my mana to be like capped all the time. I need mana to not exist is what I'm basically saying, chat. I just need to not have mana ever. You need to use the reversal after the combo. Well, what I try to do is save my reversal for my double hit on my big skill. So I like basically when we have both charges of erasing strike up, we can charge in, do 2 big hits, and then reverse. That's like an alpha strike. And then we get back to full mana and we can actually charge in again, which is awesome. So we have a super big alpha strike when everything's up. Like that's total, God, 40+K damage, which is awesome. And if we can, God forbid, if we crit more too. Once we get our second charge of this, which is going to be even more incredible, we can charge in, hit, reverse, and then our second charge will be up, and we can go right back in and then do our W hit again if it's up. I don't know if I have enough time for that, but once we get the thing that makes it so it doesn't have a cooldown, it's going to be even nuttier. All good stuff. Yeah, my secret hope is that they're going to fix the movement skill charge bug today in the hotfix, but we will see. Boom. I didn't pick up that weapon back there, but that's fine. Is there a patch today? Yep, they said there's going to be a hotfix today or tomorrow. Mox was talking about it in chat. He actually went to a meeting where they're going to discuss it and see what they're going to do. So maybe he'll come back in here and let us know the situation. Kind of cool. All right. Anything up here? Let's check. Wicked Singularity says, if I'm not wrong, you should be able to completely null the mana needed for Warpath if you max out the decreased mana cost to 5 of 5 and have the node right under it as well. It should be a total of -16 in mana cost for Warpath. Oh yeah, no, Wicked Singularity. If you look right now, like look at my mana. Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is that whenever I do it for 5 seconds, it casts some mana. So then I have to get that back. That's in every 3 seconds. So, but the big problem is when I use these skills, they take a huge amount of mana. So I need to figure out a way to get my mana back quicker after that stuff. Yeah. Mox has been answering questions all week. Oh, dude, every time I've gotten in, he's not in here now because he said he was going to a meeting, but I swear that guy is in here like 16 hours a day just answering people's questions over and over and over and over. And he's like the game director too, so obviously he has some faith in this. Better passive mana regen and mana. Yes. I think getting more mana and really getting the regen up will really help. There may be some other tricks we can do too. We can also reduce the cost of void skills, which would be very helpful. That's something we can look into as well. Or just spellcasting in general. Because I love our alpha hit, but it does require void reversal being up, which has a relatively long cooldown.
Yes. Don't
Great.
lose your way.
Okay,
Don't
we're good
lose your
there.
way.
Speak with Harbard the Ferryman. Go to your passive skill tree and search for mana. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've done that as well. Also, what we need to do, and here's another thing that's kind of cool about this game, we can search other trees. We can level any other subclass up to about halfway where you see that chain. So it makes me wonder, like, maybe there's a good increase mana regen 2 per point. So we could get 20% mana regen from that if we wanted to. 10 points, that seems a little much, but. And then here, that's throwing attack. We don't need that. Increase mana regen 3% per point. It increases damage per mana cost. So for 6, we could get 18% regen here. We don't have too much in this. We've got this down here. Whenever you use an ability that reduces your mana below 0, you're granted haste, which is kind of cool, but this, unfortunately, this is a good one too. Future Mind is a great one we can get up. This one's going to kind of suck. It's going to increase our mana cost, but at the same time, we're going to get an Echo Chance 10%, and Echo Chance gives us all sorts of benefits, so I think we're going to have to bite the bullet on that one. But then we also, of course, have all of the different things we can do in our different things here for mana. Abyssal Echoes cost less mana. 12% per point. So if we max this out, that's 60% mana efficiency. I think we might actually work towards there after this. I think that may be what we get. Yeah. I do want to get this all the way up though, because this is going to be wild. Because our Abyssal Echoes casts when we jump in with Void Cleave. Void Cleave in, which immediately slows everybody, which then gives us, when this is maxed, 80% damage to our biggest attack. And then what gets even crazier is on the jump in, we also, in 2 points, guarantee a crit on that big attack. It's going to be crazy fun. That's going to be like, that's going to be just a giant, that's going to be like a mini Alpha Strike every time we just jump in and use that skill.
I cannot do that.
This thing crits like 5,000 to 6,000. Look at the Embrace the Darkness node for Abyssal Echoes. Directly using Abyssal Echoes. See, that's the thing. I don't directly use it. That's cool, but I don't directly use it. All my Abyssal Echoes casting is in sub skills. So I don't think I'm gonna thread that into my main loop because I'm always doing something else. We may look at that later, but I'm fine with that for now. Thank you though. Good looking out. Yeah, all the skill trees are searchable, which is great. There's lots of really nice QOL in this game. I'm about to tell you the biggest one. Are you ready for this, PoE players? The biggest point of QOL in last Epoch. All doors automatically open. I know. I know. I know. Oh my God. I know. That drives me crazy in PoE. It drives me crazy. But all you have to do in this game is just walk through the door. I know, they have the technology. They have the technology. Oh, it's great. Ew, what is this thing? That, I don't know why that bothers me so damn much, but it bothers me so damn much. The day that they added the Temple League and the doors automatic, I played the Temple League for the first time, and I did one of the temples, and I don't think I had done the labyrinth yet. And I went into the temple and the doors automatically opened, and I remember like saying something on the lines of, "This is the best patch that this game has ever had." And then and chat immediately goes, no, they only automatically open in the temple. And I was like,
Nani?
Like, what? Why? Why? Why would they do that to us? Why would they tempt us? Like, oh my God, dude.
Stand down or die.
Drove me crazy.